Morning, guys. Welcome back to a really weird term. I wish I could see you all. I miss all your faces, and I miss seeing you just pottering past our door and then reception and everything. And I'm thinking about how you're all doing. So get in touch with us, Ellen or I, if you're struggling and you need someone to chat to. Even if you've never met us before, that's fine. Get in touch by email, or we're on Facebook and things. So make sure you're doing that if you're struggling. This week's good mental health tip is all about adapting to change. Change is something that lots of us don't like. Some of us will be more open to it than others, and some of us will really struggle. This is obviously a huge change right now, and it's probably maybe one of the biggest changes that we'll live through in our lifetime. And even though it's hopefully only temporary, it's still sometimes pretty difficult to come to terms with this kind of new normal that we're in. So our mental health can really be affected by that. We can feel really overwhelmed. We can feel really under pressure. We can feel isolated and alone. That's a bit scary. So my best advice to you for keeping some good mental health in this time is to think about the things that you can control and the things that you can't. The things that you can't, find a way to come to terms with that, to accept that, to think, okay, this is what it is. There isn't anything I can do about this, so I have to find a way to adapt. Think about the ways that humans have adapted to live in every terrain on Earth, to live in all kinds of societies with all kinds of leadership and all kinds of living situations, with all kinds of war and famine and times of plenty. We're super adaptable. So think about, okay, what are the things that I'm really missing right now? And are there other ways that I can get the same effect? So, for example, I'm really missing hanging out with people, as we all are. So some of my friends are doing quizzes, and we all join in and do that, and that's really fun. Or I'm doing lots of Zoom times with my family, or going outside, even if it's not to hang out with people. Seeing other people is quite helpful sometimes. Just seeing that there are other people still doing things in the world. So obviously observe social distancing and do it for exercise and things like that. But getting outside and realising that the world is still going on is probably pretty helpful. But above all, just think about how you can adapt to change. So not, oh my gosh, don't focus on the fact that this is overwhelming and a huge change. Try and think about, how can I adapt to this? How can I be the kind of person who is annoyed and feels a bit exhausted and overwhelmed by all the change, but is actually able to think, okay, this is temporary. How am I going to get through this? And having that kind of attitude of can do is probably a bit more helpful than thinking, oh, this is all terrible. Obviously, we all have those moments, and that's okay. And definitely get in touch if you're struggling a lot. But we can protect our good mental health by thinking, okay, do you know what? I can do this. I can find a way through this. And talking to other people about how they're doing that and making sure that you are staying in communication with others will really help. Hope you guys are all okay. And like I said, we really missed you, and welcome back.